Hello wonderful people of the internet, my name is Caroline Kihugu. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In case you're new here, welcome, and if you are a returning subscriber, thank you my friend for always coming back. Today we are going to talk about the abundance mentality. Yesterday we talked about scarcity mentality, and today let's talk about the opposite, which is abundance mentality. Practicing abundance mentality helps you navigate even in places you do not think there is a way out. Sometimes life gets so hard, so tricky that you do not see a way out. You do not see a way through. And whenever you look behind and something happened or was done, then you start asking yourself, how did I get out of this place? How did I overcome this? And with abundance mentality, you will always see the positive in things, even when you are in your lowest, when you are at your lowest and you do not know the way forward. Once you practice an abundance mentality, God always gives you the strength to keep moving, because he knows my kid is not in the right state of mind, but then because he believes in me and he believes or she believes in herself, then we will make our way out together. So whenever you practice abundance mentality, God always have a way of making things happen. What happens when you start practicing abundance mentality? Instead of seeing a blockage, you see an opportunity. Instead of seeing challenges, you will start seeing a way through, because when you look deeper, you always find a way. But then when you just look at a thing and I cannot do this, then there is no way you'll find a way through. Abundance mentality is contagious. When you hang around people who always complain about life, then you will always complain about life. But when you hang around people who see opportunity in life, then opportunities keep coming. Practicing abundance mentality does not necessarily mean that you have everything figured out. Most of the time you'll find that you do not have enough for what is needed. You do not know what is supposed to be done. But then once you start thinking positive, things start folding up for the better. Especially when you need to start something new and you start seeing ways as to how things will be done, instead of seeing and having excuses as to why things can be done, you find that you will do things. You will have things done because your mind already visualizes what is supposed to be done. Your mind already is fed with positivity. And especially at this time when things are too expensive, it is so hard to remain positive. And especially when you are not in a position to pay bills, it is so hard to remain positive and see things from a better perspective, because that's not how our mind functions. Our mind functions in a way that we see negativity so fast, unlike when you have to keep your mind positive all the time. Your mind functions from an emotional aspect, but then whenever you start training your mind to see the good in things, then good things happen, and they happen for the better. So let's start practicing abundance mentality. And I know once in a while you will feel tired, once in a while you will break down, but then things start folding up whenever you start thinking positive. So let's have positive thoughts, even when things are too hard, even when we can't pay bills, even when the rent has accumulated and you do not see a way on how to pay, because God will never give us a task too big that we cannot handle. God always gives us what He believes we can achieve, what He believes we are capable of. So whenever you start doubting yourself, whenever you start doubting your capability, know that you're not just doubting yourself, you're doubting God's way. You are doubting God. And don't misquote me. So many times I look at things and I feel, I'm just a young girl, I'm just this small girl. So how can I do this? How do I do this? So many times I break down. So many times I do not know so many times I do not know how to deal with my own emotions. But then always believe in yourself and believe in God, and have a positive mind. Start seeing the brighter side. Start seeing a brighter tomorrow, not a dull today. See a brighter today, not a dull yesterday. In a brighter future, not a dull yesterday. So let's start building that abundance mentality. And whenever we have that abundance mentality, no matter how difficult things are, we will always come out victorious. We will always figure a way out. And what happens whenever you start having that abundance mentality? You start working towards achieving it. And like when you are always doubting yourself, always thinking, this cannot be done. Whenever you start believing that it can be done, you find that it is actually doable. You can actually do it. And a step at a time, you will have things done. Whether they will not be perfect, but then it will be a step at a time. After all, you do not expect to start something today and make it perfect all of a sudden. No. You have to take a step at a time. And with time, things will get better. With time, you will be more confident with yourself. But as a beginner, you will have those blockages along the way, and you'll feel like it's much easier quitting. It's much easier blaming things onto why they cannot be done, that, than actually believing it can be done and start doing it. It's always much easier quitting. It's always much easier not doing a thing. But then once you've done and you've believed and done that thing, then it becomes more beautiful, it becomes more sweet, and you feel better about yourself. I hope this is beneficial. And if you liked today's episode or an episode I did before, kindly give it a thumbs up. Also subscribe and turn on that notification bell to be notified every time I post a new video. Till next time, bye.